guys, my name is Cameron and welcome back to my channel, Which Way to Wicked, where we talk about all things love, light, and especially tarot. So guys, today we are going to be finding out what is so hot and tempting about you. Okay, so whenever people are thinking about your hotness, what comes to their mind? So if that sounds as amazing to you as it does to me, then let's go ahead and take a look at your group picks today. Okay, so for group number 1, we have the lovely Lovers card coming through. For group number 2, we have the amazing Hermit. And last but not least, for group number 3, we have the feisty Strength making an appearance as well. Now guys, I want you to go ahead and take a very big deep breath in. And now I want you to let it out. And now I want you to please close your eyes. And as you close your eyes, I want you to think about what is so hot and tempting about you. Now, whenever you feel ready, please open your eyes, and whichever tarot card your eyes lands on first, then that, my dear, is going to be the reading for you today. Now, if you feel called to more than one tarot card here, then definitely feel free to check out those extra messages as well. And as always, I will have the timestamps listed down in the description box below. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into your reading today, friends. Hello, group 1. So, if you chose this gorgeous Lovers card today, then hey, hello, my majestic little butterflies, and thank you for fluttering onto this reading today. So, guys, before we get into the tarot portion of this reading, I do really quickly want to talk about this card today that you felt drawn towards. So guys, first of all, with the Lovers card coming through, this does represent that lovely and amazing Gemini energy. So you could be a Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, or in Venus, but you don't have to be. This could simply be representing the vibes that you give off to other people. But with this card coming through, with that Gemini energy making an appearance, I definitely think that just like Geminis, one of the hottest things about you is the fact that you are just quite a sociable person. I think that you are somebody who is a really great conversationalist. You're a really great communicator. And so I do think that a lot of people feel drawn towards you, and they love to just talk to you and have these amazing and fun and witty exchanges. They just feel like you are somebody who is so good with your words, and you are just somebody who can literally talk about the weather, and you can make that like a fun conversation, right? So yeah, that is definitely very, very hot. That is very attractive. Another thing that is coming through is the fact that you have a really nice body, group 1. The reason why I'm saying that is because if you look at these lovely folks right here, they are like in the nude. And so I do think whenever people are thinking about you and they're thinking about how hot you are, the first thing that comes to their mind, besides your lovely, amazing personality, group 1, is your body. But particularly, it's your body without clothes on, okay? So I don't know if you go to the gym a lot or if you just naturally have like these sexy Marilyn Monroe curves, but there is just something rocking about that bod of yours. And people, whenever they think about you, they are thinking about undressing you. They're thinking about being able to see your eyes, or excuse me, to see your body with their eyes as you like unclothe yourself. Like that to them is just like the sexiest thing ever. So yeah, I mean, group 1, you've got a rockin' freaking bod, okay? And last but not least, I just genuinely think that you are somebody who everybody feels some type of connection towards, right? Because with the Lovers card coming through, this does talk about divine partnership. This talks about meeting your soulmate, meeting the person who you can just find yourself settling down with and living a life with, right? And so I do think that you are honestly everyone's type, group 1. There's just something about you. There's something about your body, something about your sweet, charming personality. Whenever people think about you, they just see you as somebody who is the ultimate catch, okay? So you've got everything going on, group 1, and I love to see that. You just have so many secret admirers, whether you realize it or not. There are so many people that are crushing on you, that see you as their ideal person, okay? So let's go ahead and place this off to the side, and let's talk about your other cards. So, the first card that is coming through is the 10 of coins. Now, guys, not only do you have a great body, but I also think that you have great hands as well, because I don't know if you can see this, but there are 2 hands right here that is on the card. And so there is something about your hands that is just amazing, okay? I don't know if you are somebody who goes and takes really good care of your hands. Maybe you get manicures a lot. Maybe you like to paint your nails. Or maybe you are somebody who likes to wear like a lot of moisturizer. So maybe you have really soft hands. Or you could also be somebody who likes to talk with your hands, right? But there is something that you do with your hands, group 1. There is something about your hands that people find to be very, very, very hot. So I don't know if you've ever considered hand modeling, but I do think that if you decided to do that, that you could have a very bright future on your hands. Or if you ever considered like doing OnlyFans, maybe you can just like post pictures of your hands, right? Instead of doing feet pics, you can do hand pics. But yeah, people really like your hands, group 1. That is definitely something people are always thinking about, okay? The other card that you've received today is the Princess of Coins, and it is worth mentioning that coins energy does represent earth energy as well, so you could be an earth sign, sun, moon, rising, or in Venus. So I am talking about Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Again, if you're not one of those signs, this could just be representing the vibes that you give off to people. But talking about those vibes, earth sign people, they are the type of folks who are so ambitious, okay? These are like the worker bees of the zodiac sign, okay? These are the type of people who are determined to be successful no matter what. They will literally go years as they try to just keep on grinding, as they try to make a name for themselves, as they try to achieve the amount of success that they know they can achieve. And so I think one of the hottest things about you, group 1, is the fact that you are such a hard worker. I think that once you set your sights on something, you are just completely single-minded as you go after that goal and as you turn that goal of yours into a reality, okay? So yeah, people just look at you and they see you as the ultimate boss babe. They see you as somebody who is going to be so freaking successful. You're gonna make so much cash, okay? And people love it. They love it. They find that boss babe energy of yours to be the just sexiest thing ever, okay? Now, going off of that, last but not least, we do have the Moon card coming through. And guys, the Moon card, this talks about mystery, right? This talks about not knowing what to expect for the future, right? It's just very mysterious, okay? And honestly, I think that you are somebody who is not afraid of the unknown, right? You look at your future and you don't know what to expect, right? The future to you is a mystery. You don't know what is going to be happening tomorrow, but I think that you are not worried about that, right? You are not afraid of not knowing what you don't know, if that makes any sense, right? You are just somebody who I feel like has a really positive mindset, and you are also somebody who honestly just has a plan, right? You have a plan. Whatever it is that you want in life, you create a plan and you go after it. Now, you also know that there could be bumps along the way, right? Because that is just life. You never know what to expect with life. Good things could happen or bad things can happen. And you are just somebody who you create a plan so that you are prepared for anything. And because you are prepared for anything, you are not afraid of the future that is to come. You are not afraid of what is going to take place. And that is just such a refreshing quality, right? People love the fact that you don't know what to expect, and yet you are still so positive, and you are still set in your goals, and you are still just ready and able to go after everything that you want to go after, right? So yeah, I love that about you. You are just a go-getter, and people find that to be so hot. They find that to be so attractive, and they love how you don't let the unknown keep you from going after your goals, right? You look at every unknown situation and you think, I've got a plan for that, right? I've got a plan on a plan on a plan for how I can go through the tough times, for how I can go through the unprecedented times, for how I can go through the unexpected moments, right? You have a plan for everything, and you are prepared for anything, and people love that. They love that, and they find that to be so freaking attractive. So let's see what else wants to come through. Yeah, look at that. Wow, we literally have power coming through. Yeah, you are just a powerful person, group 1. I think that because you have a plan for everything, because you are not afraid of the future and what is to come, you just have a powerful sense of confidence with yourself. And so that confidence is so hot, group 1. That confidence that you have is just one of the sexiest things ever, because let's be honest, who doesn't love a confident person? Confidence just makes everyone so much more hotter, and it definitely makes you even more hotter, if that's even possible, group 1. You just have it going on. We also have Alchemist coming through, and it says transformation of base motives and goals into golden wisdom. And then we also have the Child Divine, and this says an innocence, purity, and redemption suggests a special connection with the divine. So yeah, you guys, again, you just have this ability to be able to turn anything into something, right? You are just somebody who because you have such a strong determination, because you have such a amazing sense of ambition, and because you have so much confidence, you could go after anything, right? You can turn anything into a success. You can make a way where there is no way, and you are just such a powerful, powerful manifester. And whenever people think about you, whenever they think about what is so hot about you, they just find your ambition, your powerful form of manifestation to be so freaking hot. You can just take anything and create something amazing out of it, right? Does that make sense? Now, going after that, we have the Child Divine, right? And I just think, again, you just have such a magical type of perspective on life. You are just somebody who you are always able to see the magical side to everything, right? That is, again, why you are not afraid of your future. That is why you are able to look at the unknown, stare at it in the face, and not be afraid. Because just like a child, you can see the best in everything. You can see the best in people. You can see the best in every situation. And that causes you to just be such a positive individual. And that positivity is infectious, and that positivity is just so attractive. I just think that you make people just have a bounce in their step, right? You take people who are down, who are very negative, and you spread your positivity like it is confetti, right? And so you could take the most pessimistic person and you can give them a reason to be happy. And that in and of itself is just so attractive. It is so hot, and that just causes you to be such a amazing person. So yeah, you guys, that is what I'm seeing for you today. I hope that you have enjoyed this reading, and if you did, then please make sure to give me a big like and to subscribe to my channel, because I post new videos every Monday and every Friday, and I would love to have you stop by the side of TerraTube again sometime, okay? So I love you all so much, and I hope that you have a fabulous rest of your day, friends. Mwah. Bye, guys. Hello, Group 2. So you chose this amazing Hermit card today. Then, hey, hello, my majestic little butterflies, and thank you for fluttering on to this reading today. So, guys, before we get to the tarot portion of this video, I do want to go ahead and just talk a little bit about the Hermit card. So, first of all, whenever I see the Hermit card, this makes me think about how you might have had to grow up quite quickly as a child. I don't know if your parents were absent. I don't know if maybe one or both of your parents passed away, or if something just tragic happened to your family, but for some reason or another, you had to grow up very quickly. You had to step up into that parental type role, and you had to be the one who your siblings could rely on, or who even your parent could rely on as well, right? And so I think because of that, you today are very, very mature. I think that you have had to go through so many tests whenever you were younger, and not only did you pass those tests, but you grew from it, right? And people look at you today and they see you as somebody who is just so wise beyond your years. They see you as somebody who is very smart and very knowledgeable and worldly. And I think that in and of itself is just so attractive. That in and of itself is so hot and tempting, okay? And I do think that people look at you and they see you as somebody who gives really great advice as well. You are just somebody who can really guide people, and people really just look up to you, and that is something that is very attractive as well. So yeah, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and place this off to the side here, and let's start talking about your tarot cards. So first of all, guys, we have the Chariot coming through, and the first thing that comes to my mind here is the fact that you are a fighter. Now, the reason why I'm saying that is because if you look right here in this like glass, there is a like picture of a warrior, okay? And so I think that you are just that. You are a warrior. You are somebody who will fight for your loved ones. You will fight for your friends. For anyone that you love, you will be their champion, right? And you will literally do anything for them, okay? You would literally even bury a body for them. Group 2. That is what I'm seeing here with the Seven of Swords. Because, guys, I'm not gonna lie. The Seven of Swords, this adds quite a dark energy, a dangerous energy to you, okay? You are just somebody who would literally bury a body for your friends, for your family members, or if you had to, you would kill for them as well. Like, I feel like if there was somebody who was trying to hurt your loved ones, you will not hesitate to fight back. You will not hesitate to put your fists up. You would not hesitate to even go out and try to get a gun, right? If you felt like your friends or family member's life was at risk from somebody else, you would not hesitate to put a gun to them, okay? Because that is just how seriously you love people, okay? You just love people so much, and I honestly feel like you are like the mafia, right? You are like the mafia. You are like the mob. You will do anything for your family. Even if you have to beg, borrow, steal, cheat, lie, kill, you will do anything for them. You will do anything to protect them. And so I think that that loyalty that you have, that is so hot and so attractive to other people, and that sense of danger that you have is really attractive and hot as well. I really think that you have so many people out here who are kind of afraid of you. They're kind of intimidated by you, group 2, but whereas they are scared of you, they're also turned on by you, right? They love how you are just kind of scary, okay? They like that. They find that to be hot, okay? So keep doing your thing, group 2, because it is working for you. Now, last but not least, we also have the Queen of Wands making an appearance, and this does represent fire energy. So you could be a fire sign, sun, moon, rising, or in Venus, or this could just be talking about like the vibes that you give off. But the first thing that is coming to my mind is a cat. The reason why I'm saying that is because right here in the background there is a cat, and so I do think that you honestly have like cat-like vibes, group 2. Just like a cat, I think that you are somebody who is very independent, which makes a lot of sense because we did have the Hermit card coming through, which does represent somebody who is very independent. This represents somebody who likes their alone time. They like to be on their own, okay? And so I do think that you are somebody who you don't have a lot of friends, group 2. But that is how you like it. You like to keep your inner circle very, very small. And again, for the friends that you do have, for the family, for the people who you see as your family members, you will do anything for them. And so at the end of the day, I think that you have so many people who are looking at you and they just see that solitariness that you have to be very hot, right? Like they love how you almost seem to be quite unattainable, right? You are just somebody who it takes a lot for you to decide to have someone be your friend, right? It takes a lot for you to decide to give someone VIP access to your heart, okay? And I just think that at the end of the day, you are just somebody who has a ton of confidence. And that confidence is very attractive to other people. That confidence is very hot. Okay, so yeah, you guys, that is what I'm seeing for you so far. Let's go ahead and take a look at your other cards. For group 2, can we get some extra messages, please? For group 2, what makes them so hot and so attractive to other people's spirit? Okay, yeah. Oh my gosh. That makes so much sense. Okay, let's see what else wants to come through. For group 2 spirit, can we get another card, please? What about them is so hot and so tempting? So you guys, we do have 2 cards kind of coming through. This card was like attached and stuck to this one. I'm just going to put that card back here up and keep the one that was facing me here in this reading. Okay, so guys, talking about these cards, first of all, we have Volcano coming through. And yeah, I kind of think that you have a temper that is quite volcanic. Group 2, I think just like a cat, you have your claws, okay? And so yeah, people find you again to be quite scary. They find you to be quite intimidating, and it is because of the fact that you do have quite a feisty type of attitude, okay? You again are just someone who you will go off on anyone, okay? Especially on anyone who is being rude to your friends, to your family members. You will do anything to protect them. And so people find that feistiness, that extra bit of sauce that you have, to be very hot and very attractive. They just love that sassy nature that you have. We also have Prince coming through, and it says a romantic charm and potential for power. Okay, so people are looking at you and they see you as somebody who can do anything that you set your mind on, okay? Again, you are somebody who has a lot of confidence. You are also somebody who seems very knowledgeable. You seem very wise beyond your years here, like with the Hermit card. So people feel like you have so much power, you have so much knowledge, so much confidence, and I think that they see you as somebody who, because you have all those amazing qualities, you could literally do anything you set your mind on. You could achieve absolutely anything, right? Like, I think that people look at you and they see you as somebody who, if you decided to be president, if you wanted to become president of the United States, that you could do it, right? You could do it in a heartbeat because you have so much confidence, you have so much knowledge, you have so much wisdom. You could do it just like that, right? And people find that determination that you have. They find that power that is right there to be so sexy, to be so attractive. And last but not least, we have wings coming through. And this just makes me think about how, again, you are just very independent. I think that it is really hard to get you to decide to be in a relationship. I do think that you are somebody who prefers to be on your own. You don't like to really be in relationships all too often. So I think because of the fact that you like to be by yourself, that causes you to be even more hotter, because everybody wants what they can't have, right? And you just seem like somebody who is really hard to have, right? Because you just like to be by yourself, okay? And people just find that to be so hot. They just view you as like the ultimate challenge, okay? They view you as the ultimate challenge, and they would do anything to win you over. So yeah, I just think that your independence, that is just one of the sexiest and hottest things that you have by far, okay? So yeah, group 1, Group 2, that is what I'm seeing for you today. I hope that you have enjoyed this reading, and if you did, then please make sure to give me a big like and to subscribe to my channel, because I post new videos every Monday and every Friday, and I would love to have you stop by this side of TerraTube again sometime, okay? So I love you all so much, and I hope that you have a fabulous rest of your day, friends. Mwah. Bye, guys. Hello, group 3. So if you chose this amazing strength card today, then hey, hello, my beautiful little butterflies, and thank you for fluttering on to this reading today. So guys, before we get into the tarot portion of this video, I do quite quickly want to talk about the strength card. And right away, guys, I think the reason why you felt so drawn to this card is because this does represent somebody who is very, very tough. And this also represents somebody who can look at the face of danger, and instead of being afraid of it, instead of wanting to run away from it, they instead smile and are excited about it. And so I do think that you are somebody who is quite courageous. You're very bold, and you could even be quite a thrill seeker as well. You are just somebody who honestly gets off of from danger. Like, you love being able to do crazy things. Like, that just excites you. And I think that everybody looks at you and they see you and your bold personality, and they find it to be so freaking hot and so freaking attractive. Like, they just love it. And I just think that you are somebody who you could be drawn to extreme sports. Maybe you are drawn to wanting to be able to skydive or bungee jump. You could even be somebody who wants to become like a police officer or like an FBI agent, because if you were one of those things, if you had one of those jobs, you would obviously always be in dangerous situations. And yeah, I just think that people, they love that side to you, right? Like, I think people love hanging out with you. They love to be next to you because they feel like you are just somebody who is going to live such an exciting life, right? Because you are not afraid of these scary things, because you like to do things that people only ever talk about doing. People just look at you and they see you as somebody who is living such a bold type of lifestyle. You are living in such a bold way, and people just find that to be so freaking hot. So yeah, you guys, that is what I'm seeing so far. I'm gonna go ahead and place this off to the side. Oh, I do also want to say you could have a really nice head of hair as well, because like right here there is like a lion. So yeah, you could have like a gorgeous like lion like mane. There could be something about your hair that is super hot. You don't have to have long hair per se. You could have quite like short hair, but there is just something like about that hair of yours that is like really hot. Maybe you just have like really soft hair. Maybe you use a certain shampoo and that shampoo smells really good, so people like to smell your hair. But yeah, like there's something about your hair that is super hot and attractive to other people. But going into the tarot side of things, we do have the Queen of Swords coming through, and first of all, the Queen of Swords does talk about air energy, so you could be an air sign, Sun, Moon, Rising, or in Venus, and I am talking about our lovely Geminis, Libras, Aquariuses. Now, you don't have to be one of those signs. That could just represent the vibes that you give off, but yeah, guys, with the Queen of Swords, this talks about somebody who is very charming. This is somebody who is really good with their words, and they are really good at making people feel just a special type of way whenever they talk to them, right? So yeah, I definitely think something that is very hot about you is just the way that you talk. It's the way that you communicate to others. I think that you have so many people that are always trying to call you, trying to text you, because they just want to be able to talk to you, right? Because you are really fun to talk to. But what I find to be so interesting is that the Queen of Swords, while this does talk about somebody who is quite popular, who is a great communicator, this also talks about somebody who is quite independent as well. This is someone who likes to be on their own instead of always hanging out in a group, right? This is just somebody who prefers their alone time, okay? And so I feel like you are somebody who is just like that. You prefer your alone time, and I feel like you are someone who doesn't feel the need to have so many friends and to have so many different people who you call your lovers. You don't need that extra validation. You don't need that extra sense of love and admiration from anyone, because you have all that love, validation, and admiration for your own self, right? So at the end of the day, another thing that makes you so attractive, another thing that people find to be very hot about you, is the fact that you find yourself to be hot as well, right? Like, you know that you are a prize, you know that you have something great to offer, and you are also somebody who, again, you just appreciate your alone time. And because you don't feel the need to always be hanging out with so many different people, that makes you so much more special. Like, people value their time with you. They value everything about you, especially whenever you call them and text them and ask them if they want to hang out. Like, they value that so much because they know how rare that is for someone like you, who appreciates your alone time so much, who loves yourself so much. They know that that is like a rare prize for you to want to hang out with them. So yeah, like, you just seem like somebody who is quite hard to get. You seem quite unattainable. And so because of that, you have so many different people that I'm seeing here that are just biting at the bit to get your attention. They're biting at the bit to try to woo you and win you over to them, right? That is what I'm seeing here with the Prince of Cups coming through, because the Prince of Cups, this talks about somebody trying to offer their cup in love and romance. And so again, you have so many people who just find your independentness, your confidence to be so attractive, to be so hot. And because of that, you just have your fair share of lovers, of people who want to be your lover. You have your fair share of admirers, group 3. And I think that that is so amazing. And another reason why you have your fair share of admirers, another reason why you are so hot is just because of the fact that physically, when it comes to how you look, beyond your personality, you are just that. You're hot. Like, you're very good looking. That is what I'm seeing here with the Ace of Wands coming through, because the Ace of Wands, this talks about a new passion being ignited. And I think that passion is always ignited in other people whenever they see you, right? You just light a flame in people because you are just freaking hot. Okay, you are hot. So, yeah, I mean, group 3, when it comes to why you are hot, you are just so hot. Like, you're just so attractive. You look so good, and you have so much confidence. You have this amazing independent way about you, and you are also just really fun to talk to. So yeah, you're literally like the whole freaking package, group 3. And add on to that the fact that with the Queen of Swords, this does talk about somebody who is very intelligent. This is somebody who has a really intuitive side to them as well. And so I do think that you are somebody who, you are so smart, and you can also read people really well as well. You are really good at really being able to tell what other people are thinking, how they are feeling. And I definitely think that people just see you as somebody who is a very intuitive person. They see you as somebody who is just very intelligent, and they really feel like nothing gets past you, right? You are always able to see the truth and to spot the truth. So yeah, maybe that's another reason why I was saying how you could have a passion for crime, or for wanting to be like an FBI agent or cop, because I think that you are really good at really spotting the motives of other people. You are really good at being able to read others, and you just know what they are always thinking. So yeah, I really feel like you are almost like a lie detector all on your own, and people, like, they find that to be very attractive. They find that to be very attractive. They just feel like you are really intelligent, and they do feel like you would make a really hot, sexy secret agent as well. Like, you got a whole like Mr. and Mrs. Smith thing going on for you, because you are just as hot as Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt. Like, I feel like you could give them a run for their money, and you also seem like somebody who would make a great like special secret agent or something, right? So yeah, I'm definitely getting Mr. and Mrs. Smith vibes from you, group 3. Okay, now let's take a look at your extra cards here, okay? Ooh, I feel like, whew. Okay, I felt like I needed to sneeze for a second, but it left me. But anyways, let's see what else wants to come through. For group 3, what is so hot and attractive and tempting about them? Oh, guys, that was like a lot of cards here, but I am just going to take the one that was like landing upright, because they were kind of like stuck together, but this one was like right here at the top looking at me, and that honestly makes so much sense. We have the boar coming through. So yeah, whenever I think about a boar, they seem like somebody who just charges through life, right? They do what they want to do, they live life the way they want to live it, and that is kind of like the vibes that I'm getting from you, right? You are just someone who is not afraid of anything. You are like a thrill seeker. You just go through life with so much passion, and you are definitely all action, right? All action all the time. You're not somebody who will just sit there and think about what you want to do and just ponder. Like, no. You think about what you want to do, and then you go after it. And so people really just appreciate your approach on life, and they find your approach to life to be very, very attractive. They just feel like you take life like head on, and they love that side to you. They love that. And I really think that you just have a lot of people that want to live life with you. They really, really, really want to just kind of do what you do. Like, they just love the way you live, right? They love the way you live, and they want to live it with you, right? They feel like you just live such an exciting, fun type of lifestyle, and they want to live vicariously through you as well. We also have Spider coming through. Yeah, I feel like people are really stuck on you. Just like how a spider can trap like insects and get them in their web, you are just like that as well. I just think that you have a lot of people who are always thinking about you. You are always like stuck in their minds, right? They're always just thinking about you, thinking about y'all's previous conversations, thinking about what you're up to. And again, that is another reason why you always have so many people trying to text you, trying to call you. I feel like your phone is always going off, group 3, because people just want to talk to you. They want to know what's going on with your life because they just love your life. They love it, right? So yeah, let's see what else wants to come through. Group 3, can we get one more card, please, if you will? There we go. Yeah, look at that, group 3. We have Destroyer, and it says, releasing what is potentially destructive and preparing for a new life. Okay, so again, like I was saying before, you are somebody who just charges through life, right? And you also charge towards danger. You are excited by danger. You love the unknown. And so I think that anytime you get a chance to do something new, to do something different, you take that opportunity just like that, okay? You are just somebody who loves to try new things. You love to explore life. You love to do everything at least once, right? And so what people find to be so attractive about you is that even whenever you are going through crazy moments in your life, even whenever you are going through the most tumultuous moments and, crazy things get thrown your way, you are not upset about it. You're not living angry. You're not, having a pity party. Like, no, you're actually enjoying it, right? Because you are somebody who loves the chaos. Like, you thrive on it, okay? So anytime you have like a wrench thrown in your life or whatever, anytime you are having to go through like a bad moment or whatever, no bad moment is bad for you, right? You can take a bad moment and turn it into something good because you get excited about going through any tumultuous time because you know that tumultuous time, that brings change, and alongside that change, that brings new opportunities and new doors that can open that never would have opened before. So yeah, I just think that what people find to be so hot and tempting about you is the way that you are always able to go through really crazy moments in your life, and instead of being down about it, you are happy. You have a extra pep in your step. And I think that you have so many people that just want to live this life with you because they just feel like if they were spending time with you, if they were living with you, then anytime they also experience a bad moment, you will be able to take that bad moment of theirs and turn it into something fun. Like, you will help them be able to see the best to every single situation that they're in. You will help them turn these bad moments and turn them into something good, right? You will help them brave their storms and also just dance through the storm as well. So yeah, you'll just help them have a fun time even whenever they're going through bad times, and that is what they find to be very attractive. It's just your approach to life. So Yeah, group 3, that is what I'm seeing for you today. I hope that you have enjoyed this reading, and if you did, then please make sure to give me a big like and to subscribe to my channel, because I post new videos every Monday and every Friday, and I would love to have you stop by this side of TerraTube again sometime, okay? So I love you all so much, and I hope that you have a fabulous rest of your day, friends. Mwah. Bye, guys.